Welcome back, guys. I'm back with more Ocarina of Time. I realize I didn't introduce myself the last couple of episodes. I'm quite an interesting person. I'm stupid, that's who I am. But, my name is Eyesore. That's Eyexsore. The X is silent because, well, Eyesore was already taken without the X, so this was the next best thing. I can't speak. But I'm back on the title screen because I figured I'd show it off with the new texture pack. Looks great, don't it? They even redid the logo. That's really nice. Also, I hope the background noise from, what is it? My fan and AC doesn't... Oh, the press start logo is pretty messed up, but I hope the background noise is gone. I turned off my AC, and instead of having that on, I just have an ice pack on my back. I hope that works. So far, it seems to be working. I feel pretty cool. Also, I need to did I? Okay, yeah. Yeah, turn that. Wait. Yeah, there we go. So I'll meet you back in the Kokiri forest. Or not the Kokiri forest, inside the Great Deku Tree. I'm fantastic today. Okay, we are back here below the Great Deku Tree again. I guess that's really all that we had to do in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know why I'm hesitating. I've played this game a million times. I don't know what I could have possibly missed, if anything. But, in here we've got this misty room with 4 trees. I'm not sure whether those were stone pillars in the original or not, but, ooh. Well, now it's all dark. There's a creepy. There's a creepy. What is that? Oh. Ah! Okay, just kidding. Parasitic armored arachnid. Just says parasite there. What do you do? Well, the eye's red, you pop him in the face. Then you spam Deku sticks at him. Easy stuff. So, once you hit him a couple of times, well, you don't have to use the Deku sticks, you can use the Kokiri sword, but I just prefer to use the Deku sticks. Goma is incredibly easy. I died a lot as a kid, but I was a kid. Well, when she gets up there, her eyes gotta turn red. Yeah, smack her before she starts laying eggs. That's gonna be a pain. But, yeah, Goma goes down extremely easy. She just burns her corpse. A very graphic display. I love that boss killing theme. It's so good. And in her place lies this. This is a heart container. Collecting one of these will increase your maximum life energy. The music just messed up there. That's fantastic. Your life energy will be completely and totally refilled, as well as you getting a nifty, well, heart container up there. Yeah, we now have 4, so we don't die as easy as before, so that's good. Got my headphones on here. Give me a sec. Nice job, me. Well done, Link. Oh, now I'm using the Game Grumps old man voice. That's wonderful. I love that voice. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage, and my wisdom, and my power. Basically, just Great Deku Tree is gonna tell him who cast this wicked curse upon him. And much like the witch, the curse itself, the man of the desert that cast it upon him is just as wicked. Oh, there's fire. Who the hell is this guy? He's just riding a horse through fire and thunder. Or lightning. Who does he think he is? This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. And his name is... Ganondorf. Dragmire. Ganondorf Dragmire. You all know this. Ganondorf's after the Triforce in the Sacred Realm, blah blah blah. You all know the story of this. At least I hope you do. Oh! Sky looks different here. Before time began, and before the text could let me read it, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Yes, it is Nehru, not Nairu. I think, anyway. Faror, the goddess of courage. And Sparph, the goddess of bump. These graphical effects look amazing. Well, not amazing, but, you know, serviceable in a new sort of way. Din. With her strong, flaming arms, she punched the shit out of Ryu and created the Red Earth. Impressive. Nehru. That's actually a place we'll be seeing later. Not a lot of people mention that, but this is actually an area in the game. Like this little cavern area here, we'll be seeing it later. It's pretty cool. This is actually the exit from the Great Deku Tree's little area, with her rich soul produced all life forms who would uphold the law, and the same assholes that would break it. Nice job there, Faror. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis for our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. I only read half of that text, I realized. What was the point in me finishing it? Did you like the story? It was in my stomach. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Man, I just can't speak today. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast this death curse upon me and sapped my power, he's a right asshole. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. The only reason I'm really reading this text is because, well, it's kind of forcing me to because of slow text scrolling. I could zoom past this in the 3D version. Oh, I'm sitting on the ground. Look at me wipe off my tunic. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. It's really freaking cool. It's called a Chaos Emerald. Have I mentioned Sonic before in this LP? In the other 2 parts? I feel like I mentioned it in passing at least once. I don't know why though. But this is the Kokiri Emerald, I believe it's called. Actually, I'm 100% sure. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, there we go. Now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. Future depends on thee, Link. Thou art courageous. I art courageous. I entreaty. I'm actually curious how his death animation is gonna look. Oh, wow. It actually does travel up. Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. Calling the death of the Great Deku Tree cool. I mean, it always was kind of a neat effect. The way the bark, like, travels up as he dies. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Even though I'm not really ahead, but whatever. So, I guess he's dead, and now we have to go find the princess at Hyrule Castle. And not before Mido pops in front of us. Man, the draw distance in this game is freaking terrible. I'm joking. Hey, Link, what did you do? A Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. You don't even know what happened. And of course, Link, being the silent protagonist, just stares him dead in the face. No wonder Mido thinks that Mido thinks that we murdered the Great Deku Tree. We just stared at him dead in the face and said absolutely nothing. Just like, yeah, I fucking murdered him. What about it? But, yeah. Before we did the... Man, that actually was some pretty bad popping. Dang. Before... Navi... Great Deku Tree wanted us to visit the princess. Yeah. But, before we did the Great Deku Tree, we would not be able to go through this hole. But now this asshole has moved. More audio glitches. What is going on? We Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try to leave the forest, are you? Or are you going to stop me? I killed the tree. This is his arm. Trees don't have arms. Anyway, let's go through. Oh, you're leaving. You didn't pay your taxes this month. No, I'm just kidding. This month? I know nothing about taxes, apparently. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. This place is a real dump. Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I mean, that depends. You got some pretty huge hands, that's kind of weird. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Aw, how sweet. We got her a quarter. Okay, it's not a quarter, but still. Man! The audio keeps glitching up. I have no idea why it's doing that. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria, or Saraya as I used to call her as a kid. Set to C and press C to start playing it. I'm no good at playing this thing on the N64. I'm much better in the 3D version. Man, I'm starting to cramp up here because I have to balance this ice pack on my back. Ugh. You know what, I'll be fine. I'll just take it off. Give me a sec. Alright, now that's a little bit more comfy. Play the ocarina. I hope you'll think of me and come back to the forest to visit. And apparently Link wants nothing to do with that, because look at how fast he zooms out of here. Watch his legs move. Oh, I remember it being a lot faster than that. Like, I remember it just being like... do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Guess not, though. Welcome to Hyrule Field, the bane of everyone's existence. But we actually won't be visiting this place all that much. At least not for on-foot exploration, anyway. But, yeah. Here we are. We're coming out of this little alcove here. Man, I only have one headphone on right now, and the audio sounds freaking weird. Oh, no. Never mind. This is the bane of everyone's existence. Meet Kaepora Gabora. The guy that talks way too slow, but if you spam B and A here... Yeah, look at that. You can just skip all that text. Did you get all that? What? Yeah, I got it. Get out of here, dude. Okay, since we won't be going to that many areas around here, I'm just going to take us on a bit of a quick tour. I'm going to be cutting a bit, but you can see in the lower right-hand corner where, relative to the Kokiri forest, I'm going to go. There might be some day to night transit. Oh, it's a P-hat. I don't think we're going to transition yet. P-hat. The weak point is at its roots. Okay, so you're going to encounter these guys and try to run away from them. Just kind of get under them and attack this little pressure point under their bodies. By the way, these things are jerks. Stop it. You kind of have to hit them with the third strike of your... I have never gotten this messed up by a P-hat before. Why don't you go to sleep or something? Oh. Style Child. Don't be afraid of the Style Child. Just, attack it repeatedly. That's pretty true. Their eyes are glowing in a way that I didn't know that they were able to glow. That is terrifying. But, yeah. Don't be afraid of these guys. They're not all that terrifying at all. Just beat the crap out of them. That guy is just going to repeatedly hover around his little patch of grass, isn't he? I'm gonna jump cut real quick just to our first hotspot, or tour area, real quick. Yeah, because this thing's pissing me off. Alright, here we are. This is Kokiri Gabora flying away. But yeah, I just skipped a little monologue he had for you over here. If you walk over here, Kokiri Gabora is basically gonna tell you, hey little fuck, what are you doing over here? This ain't Hyrule Castle. Yeah, the thing seems to know what you're doing at all times. It's kind of creepy. But this staircase over here is a place leading to Kakariko Village, Death Mountain Trail starting point. Yes, this is an area. All the areas I'm about to show you we're going to have to come back to later, but I figure I might as well hit the hot spots around Hyrule Field, just in case we don't ever go these specific areas on foot. I'm pretty sure we will, but yeah, but hopefully by the next hotspot, I won't have red health. Well, not red health, but low health, so the beeping will stop. Anyway, on to the next area. Alright, so this is our next area. I kind of ruined the whole position on the map thing, but once we leave the area, we'll be fine. This is Zora's River. You won't be able to access this place for a little bit, again, but I figure I might as well show it off. This is in the, I guess, just pure eastern direction on the map, because Kokiri Forest is the southeast, and this is north of that. Yeah, if you see where I am on the map there. But, yeah, it's a nice little area. We won't be able to go there for a long time, but I figured, well, I might as well just show it. And on to the next area. I've got a little bit of a trek here, because we're going all the way over there. Oh, kill me. Oh, if you're going on foot a lot as Child Link, here's some alternative methods. Just aim where you're going, and backstep completely backwards. It's a lot faster than your normal running speed, and a lot less annoying than just rolling over and over, especially if you have a loud controller like I do. Jesus. But, yeah, I'm going to show you in just a second here when I get there. Let's see it. I suppose I might as well just show that last part. Okay, so what I just did there is, if you fight enough of those style children, eventually a huge one's gonna show up, and if you beat it, it's gonna give you an insane amount of rupees for this point in the game. I don't really do it that often, so I guess I didn't think to commentate right there. I guess I'll show the end of it. Apparently there's a P-hat after us, but I can't... I don't know what he's doing, just standing there. But, I'm not going to activate Kokiri Gabora here, but this is the entrance to Lake Hylia, in an area that's way out here on the map, but you'll eventually get a much easier way of getting here. If you want to get in there right now and just look around, there's a ladder over there, but I figure I'll explore when we're supposed to be over there, sure. Over here is something a little interesting. This is called a grotto, a secret grotto. And these are just areas of the map that are secretive. Ooh, here we have our first instance of a gossip stone. The statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. Creepy. If you hit it with your sword, boing, boing, the current time is 10:52. It'll tell you the current time in the game on a 24-hour clock. So if it's in the morning and 10:52, that's 10:52 a.m. People in European countries will already be familiar with a 24-hour clock, but if you're in American territories, typically we use the 12-hour scale. So if it's nighttime, say 8 o'clock on a 12-hour scale, then that'll display as, I believe, 20 hours on here. So if it's 8 o'clock end game, it'll tell you that it's 20 hours, or just 20 hours. But down here we have a little... That's not the most interesting thing those things can do. I'm going to show what they can do later, just because it's interesting. Bit of a pain to get though, but whatever. Down in every grotto, I'm Pretty sure every grotto there's going to be a treasure chest. And in this one, we got a measly 5 rupees. You're going to get better rewards as time goes on. But it's pretty interesting. You can just find random collectible extras on the map. Hyrule Field is big, but that's about it. There's not really that much to do. Except get fucked over by P-hats. Or, in this case, just spied on by them. Creepy. I'm gonna go find our next hotspot. See you in a minute. Alright, here we are. I figure I might as well just look around for this one, since we can't do anything as a child around here anyway. Gerudo Valley. Sounds interesting. Oh wow, these are actually changed to razor link and fences for this one. It's like razor wire. It's kind of weird. Another audio glitch. Fantastic. I hear a cow in the distance. Fantastic music! But yes, this is Gerudo Valley. There's actually a couple of things we could do here right now. We might as well do it. And as soon as we get here, the amazing music decides to fade out. Wonderful. But this is the home to a race of people called the Gerudo. Let's see if they're welcoming. I know you hear that Skulltula noise in the background, but don't bother. We're not going to be able to get it anyway. They don't seem very welcoming, but let's ask this chick anyway. The Gerudo's fortress is located beyond this gate. A kid like you has no business there. Well, you're just welcoming as hell, aren't you? Well, why don't we steal their chickens since they're being such jerks to us? Actually, there's a reason you want to grab this chicken. And it lies over, this way. Yeah. Yep, there's the waterfall. There's this little alcove down here where we can find something pretty interesting. If you want to drop down, you're only going to take a heart of damage by way of fall damage, but I don't recommend it because fall damage sucks. Yeah, I think we'll be fine here. I was incorrect. I misjudged that quite a bit. Oh, since it's nighttime, I might as well show it off now. Smack this thing. 344. Huh. 340. I guess that's in the morning. Never mind. I guess it's not on a 24-hour. Oh, it is on a 24-hour. I just missed it because it was beyond midnight. Fantastic. But there's this cow down here and this girl. Did they throw you off? How did you survive the fall? What do you have to say? Why did you come all the way down here? What? You were just about to ask me the same thing? Well, now that you're down here, you might as well make the best of things. You know what? I don't like your attitude. Screw your box. Okay, apparently I see a small mound of soft soil there. But screw your box. I'm stealing your money. Not only are you stranded, you're poor. Ha! Oh, okay, that's a little weird. So there's this waterfall over here. And if my adventurous senses are tingling correctly, there should be something behind said waterfall. A ladder? Now I can get back into my house. Not that I have any reason to. The ladder is still intact, but yes, there's a ladder behind here. And we're going to be introduced in... I didn't think this was going to be the first one we collect, but... This is a piece of heart. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces total to get another heart container. More heart containers means more life energy, and that's the truth. If you collect 4 of these things... piece of heart. See, if you collect 4 of them, you're gonna get another heart container. This is your gold Skulltula account. Might as well show this off. This is something we're gonna be seeing later. These as well, and this is for a long time. I like that Hyrule Hylian symbol in the background, with the Loftwing symbol in there, and then that's awesome. Man, props to the creator. Jeez. Spidoosh. But yes, the pieces of heart are the way we're going to be collecting. Doing side quests, like There's tons of stuff. I guess we're going to be looking a little bit around Lake Hylia anyway. Good. Because that's where this river leads, and it's the only way out. By the way, you don't have to explore any of these places. You can head straight to Hyrule Castle if you want to, but I figure I might as well just show off a little bit. And here we are at Lake Hylia, not showing up in the way that we're supposed to. Oh, actually, let's show this off. We're going to be using this again later in the game, but since we're here, we're going to skip by all this and just revisit this area later when we're supposed to be here. But this is a huge lake, and it's a long way back, so we can do this. For once, Cape Horigabora is actually useful. I know, you must think I'm lying. But I'm not joking. What are you doing? You've come a long way to get up here. Yeah, you're telling me. You should look at the map subscreen sometimes. Oh, don't patronize me. Link, this is a beautiful lake full of pure, clear water. I have eyes. At the lake bottom, there is a water temple used to worship at the water spirits. Worship the water spirits. The Zoras are guardians of the temple. You could fool me. The Zoras come from Zora's domain in northeast Hyrule. Okay, I just said east, but then this guy comes along to supersede me. Thanks, dude. Freaking jerk. I heard that only the royal family of Hyrule can enter the Zora's domain. Hoo-hoot! I'm on my way back to the castle. If you would come with me, hold on to my talons. Yeah, sure, why not? So we grab onto his talons, and he gives us a bit of a lift back to Hyrule Castle, the place that we were going to go anyway. So I guess it all worked out in the end. More audio glitches. This is wonderful. I'm gonna have to figure out what that's about. But yeah, he drops us off here over at Hyrule Field. Good stuff. Good stuff. So if you climb up these chains, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. It's better to do this at night, but since I don't have time for that shit, just jump off here and you can get Red Rupee. There's 3 of them up there, but I don't really need 3 of them. So you know what? Why don't we head into Hyrule Castle, explore a bit, and then we'll end off the episode there. What do you got to say? Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. Huh. What's in here? Holy shit, it's Jar Central! Yeah! Yeah, this is one of the better early game rupee grinding spots. I know I keep commenting on it, but dang, this game really looks good with a texture pack. Let's talk to this knight guy. Man, I'm so bored. Things would be so much more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. That's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, let's go through that text box again, dude. Never mind. Basically, this guy is telling you, let's blow off some steam by breaking some jars. You get up next to him, you grab and throw him. Yeah, this is something you would have figured out by just throwing rocks around Kokiri Forest, but whatever. Break this box, and there's a gold skeleton in there. One of the easiest ones to get. One of the easiest ones to come upon. But, in case you didn't, there it is. So let's go further into the town. Ooh. This is... At least they made an attempt, I'll give it that. I think the original looks a bit more cohesive, but I appreciate the attempt to update this place. I guess it was the only way they could have made the backgrounds look fitting for the other stuff. Let's talk to some of the townsfolk. I don't really want to talk to all of them, but there's some people at the marketplace. There's that guy up there. Let's talk to these guys. Wah-ha-ha-ha, what a crazy guy! Can you believe this guy was crazy enough to try to sneak into the castle to see Princess Zelda? All because of this idiot, they tightened security at the castle. You did this. Okay, well, that was me trying to shift the camera's perspective. I didn't know if you could do that or not. Here. I wanted to see Princess Zelda. I avoided the guards, swam through the moat. I was almost there when they caught me. I found a small drain hole on the right side of the castle that I thought I could sneak into. But I got stuck in there. This guy's an idiot. What's this guy got to say? Ahem. This beard is my pride and joy. Doesn't it look luxuriant, kid? Oh my god. I hate people who are too prideful of their beard hair. Ugh. This is the bazaar. I heard a rumor that there is a monster that eats Hylian shields somewhere out there in the world. Have you ever seen it? Ugh, don't talk to me about that. Welcome! A lot of these have missing textures. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is a bazaar. You won't really be going here too often. But there are bombs here. Take it out with C and press C again to throw it. You can't buy them without a bomb bag. I don't have that. You buy recovery heart, you buy deco nuts. But the most interesting item here is a Hylian shield. But if you buy it at all, you are a sucker. There's even a discount you get later in the game, but even then, I don't recommend it. You can get it for so much cheaper. Man, this area must be hard to render for the emulator because it is just glitching out the audio. I guess before heading out there, we can check out one more thing that might be pretty interesting. This is the biggest, like, look at me sort of thing around here. So what is this area? I guess we'll find out. Ooh, welcome to the Temple of Time. One of the most atmospheric parts of the game. I actually recommend coming here on your first part just to look around. Like on your first time here. Because this area is just... whew, it's just cool looking. Ooh, what's this? There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. What does that mean, dude? But yeah, we've made it here to this foreboding area. Kind of feels like it'll be really important later. But I think we're going to end it off here. And then next time, we're going to search a bit more around the castle. Maybe even transition to nighttime and see what changes. And then we're going to make our way up to Hyrule Castle and speak with Zelda. Alright, see you guys later. This is Eyesore, signing out. Damn, that was cheesy.